Welcome back, everyone, to another episode of Enjoy Life. We got a special episode for y'all today, but before we get started, I just want to say thank you to everyone who donated and shared about the toy drive. We raised $2,800 and we helped over 30 kids at the Thibodaux Elementary School. It was a great time, great process, buying the gifts and everything, and truly excited to do it for the next year and years to come. And then also, I want to give a shout out to my previous guest, Aaron Daigle, for hooking me up with some new mics. Greatly appreciate it. And just to have someone to be able to invest so much in me, I truly appreciate that. And that's all I could really say about that, man. But without further ado, my guest today, he is a friend of mine. He is the student athlete quarterback at Nicholls State University, my guy Ean Rodrigue. Thank you for sliding, bro. Thank you.
Of course.
But how's it going, man? We're on break right now. You know, football season is over. So how are we feeling now that the season's over?
Kind of like we were talking about earlier, you know, just trying to get some work in, stay in shape and everything, but also trying to heal, get the body back right after the season, you know, get beat up a little bit.
I feel like people kind of sleep on the aches and pains of the season, you know?
Yeah, it definitely builds up as the season goes on. It just continues to get worse. So it's definitely something that you have to look into, and the recovery part is big, you know?
Yeah.
So.
But, man, it's been a crazy season for you. First, I guess I always give my guests their flowers. I want to say congratulations on the season. I guess if you would be looking at this from last year's position, you'd be kind of shocked, I guess, to say, or maybe a little surprised. So I just want to say congratulations for the season you had, and, you know, just the change of events now. I think that's awesome, and I'm excited for you to come share your story with us today.
Yeah, I mean, it's been up and down for sure. The story is going to be, it's all over the place, but it's going to be a great story to tell one day, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, it's nuts, absolutely nuts, from being just a walk-on where I wasn't even like a PWO guy or anything. It was like, if we have the numbers, you can come, like, try out if you want my freshman year. So I did that in the summer, and ended up having the numbers, and I ended up making the team, and I was able to sit behind Pat and them for a year or two. There was definitely thoughts of walking away, giving up. Am I supposed to be here, you know? But stuck with it, and now we're here. I mean.
Yeah, and before we really get into it, I just want to give you a lot of credit on that, because I feel like, you know, once you get into college and, like you said, that situation you're in, like, a lot of people would have just been like, you know what, screw this, like, I'm gonna go chill, work at Roxas, my dig, you know. Nothing wrong with Roxas, shout out Roxas, but like, you know, it's not the easy way. Like, a lot of people would have walked away, like you said, and just kind of called it quits, because, you know, even though they might have loved the game ain't showing that much love back.
No, it doesn't. So a lot, there's a lot of hate that the game gives to you, you know. But stuck with it, just kind of got to believe in yourself. That's the biggest thing, man. It's hard sometimes. It's really hard sometimes to continue to believe in yourself, but like, the people around you is what really helps me out the most. Yeah. So that helped a lot. I think I live and believe in that, like, the closest five people to you are a resemblance of you. So, like, my family, my friends, they all help, and they're great people, so it helps me to continue to push on.
Exactly, and I'll give you credit. I can tell you got a good support system. Your buddies always, they gaslight you, bro, but that's a good thing. I don't mean it in a bad way, because you deserve your flowers, but, like, I see what you mean, and that's crucial. That's crucial, because they keep you on course. You know, they hold you accountable. You know, when you're getting a little bit too much, they're on you, but they're going to give you your credit at the end of the day.
Yeah, so. They believed in me from the beginning. Like, when I would talk to them about it, I'd be like, yeah, man, I don't know. Like, it's not where I want to be. You know, I'm not playing. And it's hard because, like, you go from high school, you're the man. Like, being a starting quarterback at a high school, at a big school in Louisiana and everything, like, you're the man on campus. from getting every rep, every practice, every game, to showing up here and like the first 4 weeks of fall camp, you see the field maybe twice. And you're just sitting there on the sidelines, like
doing nothing.
Yeah, doing absolutely nothing. So it's a totally different ball game and ballpark, and it's a reality shock, you know.
Yeah.
So I mean, my friends were always there to support me and tell me, dude, you're good enough. Like you can do it. You can do it. Like just stick with it. And I mean, that helped tremendous amount.
Sure. So kind of going back a little, you started your whole like high school, or pretty much most of it?
Most of it. So my freshman year, I actually had knee surgery. Played a little bit. Luke, the guy, he was a junior, I think. Yeah, he was a junior. He was a starter. But I was able to get a little playing time here and there, and then I ended up having to have knee surgery. So I missed most of the season. Sophomore year, I actually played receiver. So Luke was still there. He was a senior, and I was a sophomore. So I was a receiver. And I mean, I was all right. I did okay there. But then my junior year was when I finally was like the starting quarterback for like sure, you know. And then senior year. And senior year was really when I blew up and like kind of started actually to understand the game and comprehend how to play and all that. So. And
how did it feel when that offer from Nicholls came?
I mean, it was kind of like, so like they were hitting me up and everything throughout the season, and like we were talking back and forth. And then kind of went just ghost, you know, like they went like after the season it kind of went ghost. And like I talked to Coach, nothing against Coach Rebo, I love Coach Rebo, Coach Rob, and them. Like I would send messages to them, like try and get back in touch. And probably around like I was playing baseball, I can remember I was I think leaving baseball practice, I had a missed call from him, and I was like, that's weird. So I called him back. He was like, hey, how you been? Like, how's the season going? Like this and that. And he was Coach Rob, who was the OC at the time. And he was kind of just like, yeah, we'd like to have you here, but we don't know if we're gonna have the numbers on the roster for you to play or anything, like to have enough room for you to be on the team. So I was like, oh, okay. Well, I mean, like, he was like, what is your plans? And I was like, well, I was luckily enough academically, I was able to get a scholarship for academics. So I was gonna just go to Nicholls, see, if they would let me play, let me try and play, you know. And he was like, okay, well, I'll let you know in a few weeks, whatever. And funny enough, 2 days before my senior trip, he calls me back. He's like, hey, Coach Rebo wants to have a meeting with you. I'm like, all right. So I'm like, yeah, I'll come. So I go, and they're like, all right, we have the numbers. You can walk on if you want. It's because I'm a walk on. I was a walk on.
So it's like a preferred walk on?
Well, it wasn't. It was. They never originally told me it was a preferred walk on or anything. They just told me like you could try out and play. Yeah, just show. You had to I had to get some testing done, a physical, and I had to get enrolled in a summer class. And they're like, if you do that, you can show up for the summer, try out, work out with us, and at the start of the season, we'll let you know or whatever. So I did all that, got it done, figured out how to get it done within 2 days. Went on senior trip, and then I think we got home, I think on a Saturday. And that Monday is when we started workouts and everything. So since then, it's never looked back, just been a Nicholls Colonel since. And then this year I finally got put on scholarship and everything and starting. So it's been a journey.
And what was that like? You know, just, I mean, okay, so let me ask you, if you would have like told yourself that you would have been on scholarship this year, right when that first day sitting on only going in 2 plays, like, would you have believed it?
No, man, like, it was a shock. No, I mean, going into spring, whenever the coaching changed and everything happened with Coach Ryback becoming the head coach, and we hired Coach Thibodaux, who's a new OC. In the spring, I had a really good spring, and I earned the second string spot. So I was a second string, and still wasn't on scholarship or anything, but I was a second string, and I was fine where I was at, you know? I knew I still had like 2 years of ball left, 3 years of ball left, and I was like, Deuce, the starter, he was older, he was gonna graduate and be gone. So I was like, I'm just learn as much as I can and just be ready. And then fall camp came, did the same thing, performed well, so still the backup. And then, I mean, I think it was week 7 or 8, I think it was week. It was Stephen F. Austin game in the third quarter. Deuce got hit and he got a concussion. So he had came out, so I had to go in and ended up having a good, like finishing the game out good. And I mean, he had a concussion, so he couldn't play against the next week against McNeese at home. And I was a starter, and I mean, I just had a good game.
And from there, the rest is history.
And then from there, just kept building off of it and continued to start, you know.
What was that game like?
I was insane. It was insane. And then the first touchdown, man, was running towards where my parents and my friends and everybody was
about to say,
they were in the tents. They were in the tent standing there, and I ran the ball. It was like a 35-yard touchdown run, and like the whole time I'm just looking at them while I'm running, and I was like, I gotta go give them a hug, go dap them up and everything. So I mean, it was an unreal feeling, you know.
Yeah, that's awesome, bro. I can't even imagine, like, and just to have the whole city, especially you being from Thibodaux, you know, going to Thibodaux High just means more.
No, yeah, I mean, from being right there in Chack Bay, I grew up in Chack Bay, moved to Thibodaux. Like my junior year of high school, was always going to Thibodaux High and everything. But like I grew up watching Chase Workade and those guys, like those teams play like at Nicholls. Yeah. And I just developed a love for Nicholls, you know, and the support system that they have around here in Thibodaux and how much Thibodaux supports you. Yeah,
it's crazy. Yeah. So tell me about kind of like the games moving forward. Like, did you just kind of like think like, okay, let's build from this on top of this, or like let's just see how far this could go, or what was going through your head really?
So after the first one, it was kind of like, okay, this like actually might be something, you know, like whenever you start, like, so the Stephen F. Austin, I went in late in the game, and I mean, we were getting beat pretty bad. So like I played against the first string defense, and then they put their backups in. So it's kind of like not like a real situation where I was going against starters and everything. With the McNeese game, I mean, it was an actual start. So I was like, all right, I might actually be like, it might be made for this. Yeah, we might actually have something here. Yeah. So I mean, every week it just kind of kept building. You know, I kind of I got a belief that we're able to win every game. You know, you got to have that thought, and just thought to continue to grow and build and learn as much as possible from the experience that I was gaining and everything.
Yeah. No, that's awesome. The game I was telling you about, I don't know if we said this on camera about it. Quinn's parents cheering for you. It was a game y'all were playing in Texas.
Like all the way in Mexico when we were Rio Grande Valley.
Yes, bro, you were talking your shit, man. I was thinking about this all day. I'm like, damn, I'm gonna ask him, because I remember, like, bro was like talking his shit.
Yeah, I've always tried to hold my tongue, you know, and not say too much, kind of just let the game play out. And I've done, like in high school, I was really good about it, but there's just a different fire, you know, like especially with the support and everything, dude. It's another level, and I mean, it's a totally different person whenever I'm on the field.
I was about to say.
But I'm sitting right here, you know.
Yeah, I'm sure the adrenaline's way different and everything. And so, tell me about the impact that your teammates have had, because it seems like, you know, you're talking about this fire and thinking how you want to play. I'm sure, you know, seeing that probably motivates them, and I bet that, you know, vice versa, like it just kind of bounces off everything.
Yeah, I think that I earned some respect from the team by the way I play. And because I always tell everybody, like, you're gonna have to kill me to get me off the field. Like, I'm gonna have to be seriously injured for me to come out the game. So I think that earns a lot of respect from guys. And I mean, I've had a ton of respect for all these guys just from the hard work that they put in the off season, during the season, the injuries they fight through and everything that they go through. Yeah. So I mean, it's always love and respect for everybody on the team.
And so I guess going forward, what are some goals that you want to do first, let's say this off season, like before next season? Yeah,
we're building back the team. I mean, we lost a couple guys in the transfer portal. The guys, some good guys that have played, and some impact players. We're losing a couple of those guys to go to the portal. But I mean, right now we're in recruiting heavy right now, and I'm kind of helping here and there with coaches asking me to show recruits around and all that. So just trying to build the team back up, keep this. I mean, we're gonna be fine. We're gonna be able to do it, you know. But just get the guys that we need back and everything. So.
And it's not like, especially in the conference, it's not like they have a one team that's like super dominant.
Yeah, Southland is always winnable.
It's always open, I find.
Yeah, especially like this year. Like last year we had 3 teams. Well, this season we had 3 teams go to the playoffs. Yeah. So we have a good conference. It's just all the teams are very, very good.
It's competitive.
It's very competitive in this conference, you know?
Yeah. And one thing I just thought about, I mean, you're going to get to go to the Manning this year.
Yeah, I mean, participate in the Manning camp and all that, you know.
You're going to get the invite.
I'm not going to have to work the door at Rocks as far. I'll be able to go and hang out and party with everybody.
Yeah, bro, you're going to have the polo and everything.
Yeah, exactly. So
you're going to be coming off the bus and shit.
The taxi vans that they drive and all that. It's exciting to think about all the things that you get from being the starting quarterback here.
Yeah.
I went to Manning when I was in high school. It was a great time. I mean, as a camper and everything, and I had a great time. The guys that were my counselors and everything had a really big impact on me. So I just hope to do the same for them. Influence some little kids, help them out, in the best way possible, and then have a good time with everybody,
That's
some big names that are going to be there and everything.
Yeah, it's going to be exciting. And I like how you said helping other people and helping the future. What would you tell someone, whether it's someone just starting college or maybe someone who's just getting into football and, you have that feeling of maybe you're not seeing a lot of time on the field or this and that, what would you tell them? Or, what would be your advice?
Believe in yourself would be my biggest advice, man. You just got to, once you believe in yourself, the sky's the limit. And then it's real world. What you put in is what you're going to get out. I'm a big believer in hard work. And, the amount of work that you put into anything is going to be the results. So, put in the work, put your nose down, grind, keep going, and just believe in yourself, and it'll all work out in the end.
I like that. Yeah, they might need that one. But anyways, I wanted to ask you next, what do you think is some things that you are looking forward for the season next year?
Just to have a great season, I can't wait. I mean, it comes and goes so fast, and then the off season flies by as well. You love to think that the off season's forever, but it comes and goes just like the season does. So it's going to be on top of us as soon as in a blink of an eye. And to have a great season, we're going to have a great team, an experienced team this year. We've got a lot of guys that got a lot of experience last year that were younger. So we're going to have guys that have a much more experience. Our whole O-line's basically coming back, which is a very big thing. Yeah, that's a very big thing. Yeah, it's crucial. So very excited to see what they can do and where we can build from with that. So I think we have a really good chance to be a really good team in this conference and even in the whole FCS and everything. So.
Yeah, that's awesome. You know what I'm thinking? This is just random, but you're going to have to start getting in some NIL now, bro. We may have to start getting
maybe, man. Yeah.
I don't want to make it seem like you're too, self-made or anything, but,
No, yeah, man. It was always never about the money with me. I just like a Walker. I know. Yeah. I completely understand, guys, that if you want your money, go get your money. You know? I completely understand that. If that's what you want and that's how you want to go about everything, I don't have a problem with it. I think it's perfectly fine. Guys deserve to be paid. You deserve to get what you are worth,
Yeah.
If you're worth that, that's understandable. But for me, it's just love for the game. Dude, I love ball. I just love ball.
And this dude really does love ball because this man was a doorman at Roxas. Still is, but more than part-time, during the season. Yeah, during the off season. I was working Friday nights and getting up and going to practice at 6 a.m. on Saturdays and stuff. So yeah, the 0 to 100 is real. So I think that's just something to appreciate. That just shows the dedication. And I think a lot of people could learn from that because not everyone has that type of dedication. I give you your flowers on that. For real.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
That's awesome, man.
Yeah, no, me and one of our coaches were talking one day, and he was like, what do you plan to do after? And I was like, well, I'm supposed to go to grad school and this and that.
Yeah.
And I was like, but man, I just love ball. And he was like, you got bit by the bug. He was like, I'm telling you, once you get bit by the bug, of loving football, you just get the itch, man. He's like, you can't walk away from it. Because he was like, he did the same thing. He was like, I played or whatever, and then he was like, I tried to go get a normal job, working somewhere else, and he was like, now I'm here coaching. He was like, it was an itch that I had to get to go back and coach and be around ball. If you love it, you love it, and you can't get away from it. So me and him were laughing about that.
Do you see yourself coaching?
I do, man. I struggle.
Bro, you're about to go train some kids after this.
I know, yeah. I gotta go do some lessons after this, But but yeah, I've grown up. When in high school and everything, we worked. Me, Owen, and my brother. We all worked for the rec, and we coached some flag teams, some baseball teams, basketball, bidding, and all that. So I've always been around kids, coaching, helping, and everything. And I'd love to do it. In the beginning, it's hard. It's hard. The money's not there. You get what you put in. So, and it takes time. You just got to get the experience to finally be able to start to make some real money doing it and everything. But once you do, you make it. So
yeah, that's the thing. I have a friend right now. I'm gonna shout him out because he started at LSU. He works for he's not into coaching, but does works in recruitment and stuff. Worked at LSU, graduated, and then went to Florida, got a job at Florida in recruitment, and now he's there right now, but they kind of had a little coaching change right now. Yeah. So he might be going where that coach just went.
Fritz? Not Fritz. It was who's the coach that was at Florida?
Billy Napier.
Yeah.
So JMU might be an option, but he might go somewhere else as well. I don't want to share all of his business, but just to see that journey, you have to go multiple places, and it might be these small jobs, but they slowly turn into something better.
Yeah, the experience is what matters the most in that world, But yeah, so that's another thing is the moving around, starting a family, all that stuff. But
that's the tough part.
Yeah, it's tough to kind of commit to that,
It's how bad did that bug bite you, bro?
No, that's really where it is. Yeah, it's really how bad the bug bit you is where it ends at, Mm-hmm. So I do see myself coaching. Maybe getting a job first, making some money and everything, getting settled, and then being able to move into the coaching aspect and world later on in life. And
I know you wouldn't have any real idea about it right now, but would you be one who would be a college or high school?
It would be so I would try. Of course, I would try and stay at Nicholls. If I could
a grad
assistant to start off. That's a pretty good gig, and I think I would be able to do that once I finish playing ball. And then just go from there, work from there, where I can go and what direction it leads me in. I think it would probably be, I would have some good experience for being a grad assistant and being an assistant at a Division I, then being able to go down to high school and be a head coach, and then possibly moving back up afterwards, So it just all depends,
Yeah. You never know what God will take you, bro.
No, exactly.
And that was going to lead me into my next thing. I don't know what a person's at, what their stance is, I guess that's what I want to say. But how much would you say has God played a role in your life and this situation over the past year, bro?
My whole life he's been there, man. Yeah. I might have not been there with him the whole time, but he's definitely been here with me the entire time. Through everything, he's been here. So,
obviously so.
Yeah, I believe in God, and I trust him as much as I can, and he's always going to be there for you. Anything I've ever gone through, I've always tried to put my faith in him, because he's going to put me through what he thinks I can handle and what I can learn from. Mm-hmm. So I believe in him, and he's definitely been by my side, walking me and guiding me through this journey and this story,
Yeah, and I'm not going to hold you for too many more questions, but one thing I just really wanted to ask was, what do you think has been, within maybe this past year or two, the biggest lesson you learned? And not just about on the football field, but just in general about life. I know that's kind of deep to get.
No, it is. Kind of goes back to the work, Mm-hmm. I think that really putting your nose down and just knowing what needs to be done and grinding that out has been one of the biggest lessons, and having the determination and discipline to, even though you don't want to do it.
Yeah.
What needs to be done, so do that.
Yeah.
No matter what the situation is, no matter what is going on, how bad you want to or not want to do it. And that's been a huge, level up in my life, having discipline and being able to follow a schedule and be on my stuff,
Mm-hmm.
Just go to work. So I think that's probably one of the biggest lessons, and one of the things that has completely changed my life in a direction in the positive way,
Mm-hmm. And, I don't want to bring up anything too sensitive. I don't want to poke the bear on you or anything, but I just wanted to bring this up because I think it's a beautiful thing. And I think this season it would have been great for you. I know y'all had a loss of a friend, and, I've always kind of talked to Owen about it. Shout out Owen. And, what does it mean to put up a performance like that, kind of for him?
Yeah, I wear his wristband every day. I got it on all the time. Kobe forever. Yeah. It was a struggle in the beginning. Even now, it still feels unreal. It's just an surreal feeling, and you just wait for him to show up every now and then. But it's when we're all together as a friend group and he's not there. But for me and his little brother, because his little brother's a starting quarterback at Thibodaux High.
Yeah.
So just being there for him was really big, and then just knowing that we both had a lot of success this season, It's like there's somebody up there taking care of us, watching. It just shows somebody's up there watching over us, and I mean, God bless him, we miss him and everything, but yeah, it's been rough and everything, but he's definitely been there and motivated me to continue to work hard and want to be grateful and all the blessings that I have, you know?
It really makes you appreciate everything that you have
it does.
in life. Yeah,
it really does.
And going into my last question, man, first, again, I want to say thank you for coming on and giving me some of your time, but most of all, Ian, why do you enjoy life, bro?
I enjoy life because of the endless opportunities that you have, man. Every day you can wake up and you can do whatever you want with your life, no matter what happens. Like you choose your outcome, and there's endless opportunities, endless things you can do, endless ways you can go, but it all there's just so many ways and so many things. The opportunities are endless. It just all depends on the work and discipline that you have. So I mean, the endless opportunities is why I enjoy life, really, dude, because you can do whatever you want in this world and become whatever you want, no matter where you come from or what you start with, you know?
Yeah.
So
I love that answer, man. You killed that answer right there. I'm going to give you your dabs on that one. Guys, I hope y'all enjoyed the video. Ian, I want to wish you again good luck on next season coming up, and congratulations on the season you just had. Like the video, and enjoy life. We're out.